None of this would have happened if I hadn't taken her shopping.
It's not your fault.
It was my plan. It's backfired. I need to put it right.
Just stay out of it.
Sorry. Don't know what happened there.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. It's fine. Probably chipped anyway.
Just slipped out my hands.
I'll get a dustpan and brush.
Come here. Hey, you know what you need to do, don't you? Go on, talk to her.
Yeah, Kerry's right. We all say things we don't mean.
Go on, see her. Just make it up.
No, I can't. Kerry, she doesn't want to change. It's not just me, is it? I've got the kids to think about. I best go and get her from the sleepover. Oh, thank you.
What are you doing?
Giving you a lift to the clinic.
Don't think so.
Come on. No arguments. In you go.
In bed last night trying to work out how many relationships I've had. I think I must be an addict. What do you reckon, Mum? Man mad or an addict?
Sorry?
Me and blokes.
There's more to life than sex, Bernice.
Exactly, which is why I've decided to turn celibate.
You don't turn celibate, you just are.
Or not, depending how the mood takes you.
Well, from now on, I'm a career girl. So, don't know what the career's going to be, mind. But when I do, it will have my complete focus.
Well, why don't you think about that while you're bottling up?
Someone's in a mood this morning.
You can't make me feel any worse than I already do.
You want to bet?
Look, I made a mistake and I'm paying for it. But I will not be lectured to by a 19-year-old.
A 19-year-old who won't stoop to your level.
You don't know everything, girl. And when you get to my age, you'll understand that.
Understand what? You're a desperate cow who slept with a sister's husband.
For God's sake, Victoria! Have you any idea what it's like being me? Having to cope on my own every day. Nobody to share things with. Sometimes I sit here at night and I miss your dad so much. It physically hurts.
That's supposed to make me feel sorry for you.
No. I'm just trying to explain how I feel. I get lonely. I am lonely. How do you think Charlie managed to con me out of everything I had? Because I'm a silly old fool who craved a bit of company. That's how. And I know it's no excuse, and I regret what I did bitterly. But I will not have you sitting in judgment. Because the truth is, you haven't got a flaming clue.
Why work at home when you've got an office?
Because it's like Leeds Station in there. Plus, I'm not feeling very sociable today, strangely.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
Again.
Jimmy, just tell me what I need to do to put this right.
Tell Jay that you're taking the afternoon off to do a delivery for me. It's only Heckman Dwight.
Well, I can't. I had yesterday off, didn't I?
And we both know why, don't we?
OK, I'll sort something.
Keys. Paperwork.
I really want to be there.
Yeah, well, that's what you said last time, right? And you let me down.
It was my fault.
Oh, it never is, David.
Everything okay?
He wants to come to the scan tomorrow.
I assume he's been told no.
Is my baby and all?
Yes, and having a scan is a very intimate procedure, and you happen to be married to somebody else.
I want to be involved in this.
but only on your
Yeah,
terms.
can we just stop arguing, please? You can come to the scan.
Thank you. Don't say anything you might regret.
The only person who's going to regret this is you, my darling. Just remember I said that.
Your results have come back, and as expected, they confirm the findings of your initial test.
No miracle then.
How do you feel about that?
Like going out and getting pie-eyed.
She has a lot of support.
What happens now?
We do more blood tests. Try to gauge how long you've had the virus and how well your immune system is holding up.
And what if my immune system's knackered?
If it needs a boost, then we'll discuss what sort of medication to put you on.
It's just I caught this a couple of years back, so it'll have been running rampant around my body ever since. God knows what damage it's done.
Well, that's why we need to take more blood, so that we can check how well your liver and kidneys are functioning, if they're functioning properly.
And what if they're not?
Well, let's wait till the next appointment, shall we? See what the blood tests come back with.
So her mum didn't even know she'd gone missing?
No, not according to Ruby, but they're not really that close, though.
Well, still, she must have freaked out when she saw this.
No, she needs now is most wanted and blazing right across the top. Look, man.
She looks like a right criminal.
So how long's she going to be off then?
As long as it takes to calm your mother down.
What are we talking? Days, weeks, months?
I don't know. Look, all I know is that she would still be here if you hadn't put that stupid ad in the paper.
Yeah, and I just want to find my son.
Yeah. And what about how this affects Ali? She left in a right mess this morning.
Collateral damage.
Oh, well, if you're a worker down for a bit, tough.
Really?
I hope you find him. I mean, I know it must be hard on Ali, but he's your son. Got a right to have a relationship with him.
Thanks.
I've got a favour to ask.
I don't do favours.
Can I have a couple of hours off?
Nope.
Please, Jay, Jimmy...
Tough!
I'll make up the time tomorrow.
You had yesterday off.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Well, the private investigators come up with nothing, Dad. So, yes, I'm sure.
Hold the line, please.
I had to do something.
I understand, but...
It's for you.
Deal with it.
It's important.
I don't care.
Somebody reckons they've got information about Rachel.
So how many units of alcohol would you say you have a week?
Oh, I stick within the limits.
So less than 14?
Bottles, yeah.
A unit is a...
I know how much a unit is. I'm just trying to make light of this horrendous situation.
Sorry.
I'm getting a bit sick of hearing that word. I drink too much, OK, Doctor, and it's escalating by the day. Mainly because of him. He's also the reason why I smoked 2 packs of ciggies last night on my own, crying.
Valerie, please.
Well, if you could try to cut back on both.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Don't cry.
God, me! I don't even know why you're here.
I love you.
Then why sleep with me sister? You can bleat on about how sorry you are till the cows come home, but the bottom line is you betrayed me.
So you say she's living near you? How can you say where that is? Well, how about meeting up then? I mean, I'm free any time. Yeah, well, I'll see you then, Mark. Bye. It's coming here at 12. So you must be fairly local. Not a word to anybody.
As if. Maybe you'd like me out of your hair for a while.
You're not getting any time off, Nicola. Why don't you go make a coffee?
Not much of a talker, is he?
Well, you didn't want to say too much on the phone. It's the only lead that I've got, Dad. What are you worried about?
I don't want you to get your hopes up.
If I haven't got hope, then I haven't got anything. So please, just be happy for me. I'm getting my son back.
Is there any chance I could die from having this? I want you to be honest with us.
It's pretty unlikely.
You're not just being nice.
Your general health is good, and HIV is now a manageable condition.
Get through this.
Here. You take this to the second floor and the blood unit's at the end of the corridor.
So my arm's going to be like a pincushion, is it? It's my life from now on.
Having this virus changes everything. It also changes nothing if you don't allow it to.
So it's about being positive.
Is that a feeble attempt at a joke?
Sorry? What I meant...
Stop saying sorry!
Mrs. Pollard, your friends and family need to be your allies, not your enemies. So whatever issues you have, you need to try and deal with them.
Haven't caught you at a bad time, have I?
Sorry?
Bob hasn't told you.
Tell me what?
I've come to collect his stuff, Brenda.
What? He's moving out?
He said he didn't really have much of a choice. Oh, this is quite awkward, so I'm just gonna get on with it.
You won't do anything stupid.
Like what? Not even met him yet.
Just keep your head.
Mark?
Yeah. Is it Jane?
Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. It's my dad, Rishi.
Hiya.
Well, if you'd like to come in.
Come far?
Up to you.
Your baby now weighs about 360 grams and is approximately 27 centimetres long. Wouldn't think it to look at you.
Ah, about that delivery.
Sorted.
Good, good. Otherwise, I'm stuffed.
You may feel that your baby is practicing martial arts as the initial fluttering movements.
Can I just have a look at that?
Beats me why David's going to the scan and I'm not.
But why's your mobile switched off?
Maybe I don't wish to be contacted, Nicola.
I wouldn't ask, but Jimmy's desperate.
Can I stop you there?
It's only Hetman White.
I'm taking Georgia out to lunch.
Please, Dad.
More than my life's worth, sweetheart.
I know. Parents aren't supposed to have a life, are they?
I'll go if you want. Oh, I used to work for Carl.
Yeah, until you got the sack.
Hetman White. Bet it's Wintersons.
How do you know that?
I did a couple of deliveries there. Still, suit yourself.
Hang on. Do not screw up.
Well, don't get too lonely, Brenda. You could always ring the Samaritans if you do.
Right.
Okay, lady, you have had every opportunity to open up and tell us how you really feel. But you know what? You are one very cold fish. Maybe Bob does deserve better.
I don't want him to leave.
Oh, Brenda, why didn't you say?
What's the point? His mind's already made up.
Bob doesn't even know I'm here.
But you said that...
No, I just thought it was about time that somebody knocked some sense into you. Now you go over there and tell him that you love him.
Great photo. When was it taken?
A couple of months back.
He took a couple of steps the other day. 4, in fact. Then he fell over.
And where was this?
Rachel's flat.
And where exactly would that be?
Okay, so here's the thing. Rachel's a great girl. It sort of bothers me she's this desperate to stop you seeing your son.
She's not.
She ran away, though.
Not from me.
And may I ask, what exactly inspired you to answer the ad if you're friends with her?
Because I'm a dad. I'd be gutted if my missus ran off with my son.
Fair enough.
Then again, she wouldn't. Not without good reason.
She's wanted by the police.
I made a mistake coming here.
Oh, you can't just walk out of here.
I'll be a grass. And where I live, that's a death sentence. I'm sorry, mate. I'd like to help. But it's too risky.
Oh, wait, Mark, listen. Hey, we can keep the police out of this.
I feel for you, man. I do, but...
Take this. Just in case you change your mind, okay? Mark, please. All I want is my son. Don't say anything.
Hello. Can we talk about what happened yesterday?
I'm not sure what you want me to say, Brenda.
Just that you haven't given up on me.
Looks like it's raining clouds outside. Aren't these your cakes? Sorry if I interrupted something.
Just give us a minute, thanks, mate.
I'll just pay her upstairs, sure.
This is so hard for me. I know I need help. And I know I said I didn't. But I want to get better, I really do, but I can't do it by myself.
And I can't just clip my fingers and make it happen.
No, I'm not asking you to.
Good.
So, are you saying you're not interested?
No. I'm saying it's gonna be hard.
I said some terrible things.
We both have.
I just want you, me, and the twins to be happy again like we used to be.
I love you.
I love you too.
I must be mad for letting you drag me here.
You heard what the doctor said.
I'll stick the kettle on, shall I?
Don't bother, and I won't be sitting down either.
Thanks for agreeing to this, Diane.
What are you thanking her for?
Valerie, we are here to resolve a situation, not inflame it.
One question. Why?
I was drunk and lonely.
That's his excuse, not yours. You saw your moment and you jumped him. That's the truth. That's what really went on. What a sad act you are.
Do you really think I wanted this to happen?
How often have you said to me how lucky I am to have Eric?
That's because you are.
Yeah, and you were jealous, so you thought you'd have him for yourself.
Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, we thought you were having an affair.
And if I had been, would that make it okay? No, because you are my sister and he is my husband. And I will never forgive you.
Thanks.
Hey, glass of red, please.
Hey, cheer up. You will find him, you know.
So what made you change your mind?
Because we're not together anymore, David, okay? It was just all too much.
You let me come last time.
Yeah, exactly, and you let me down. I just don't have to rely on you again.
Why?
Sorry.
How come you don't want him at the scan?
Because it just feels too weird.
Why?
With my ex, I mean, would you?
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, you can't go by yourself, though. Guess who's coming with you?
You're quiet. That's because I'm not focusing on men anymore. My mind is free. In fact, it's a total blank. What do celibate people think about all day?
Get off me! If you want to comfort somebody, you cuddle them. You don't have sex.
Keep your voice down.
Why? Are you frightened people might find out what you're really like?
I'm frightened you'll say something you're going to regret.
Well, that's just me, isn't it? Honest, upfront, not like you. Liar, cheat.
Now hang on a minute.
Please don't do this.
So was he trolleyed again?
Everyone, see my sister here? The shining light of this community. Strong, dependable. Well, guess what? I've just found out she's been sleeping with me husband behind me back. She might look like butter wouldn't melt and dress like Princess Anne, but beneath all this false bonhomie, she's just a dirty old slapper.
Right, that's enough.
Enjoy your drinks, folks. But don't forget, don't leave her alone with your husband, because before you know it, she'll have them dragged round the back and be having it off with them.
Sorry about that. As you were... Vicky, just give her a moment.
If you'd like to learn more about HIV and talk to someone confidentially, you can contact Terence Higgins Trust direct on 0808 802 1221. Calls are free from all UK landlines and most UK mobiles. Lines are open Monday to Friday between 10 AM and 8 PM, or visit their website at tht.org.uk.